Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hello, I hope everyone is doing very well. I apologize that I have not made a video in a while. It's been a couple of weeks. I try to post like every other week. And I'm gonna continue to try to do that, but yeah, I recently got very much I don't know if I went on like a little mini vacation during the 1 week, so I couldn't even post to because there was no way for me to even be able to post a video. And then Comic-Con happened and it completely changed. I didn't get anything done afterwards, and I was kind of just, floating in space, not being able to think of anything. So yeah, but I actually did this like a couple weeks ago, so I don't have much of an excuse. Anyway, it's just me being lazy and being really bad with my time management. Anyway, though, I am here because I've been actually planning on doing this for a while, because I realized recently that I don't know, I'm like really bad at drawing like kissing. Like I don't do it. Like I also just like don't do it that often, I realize. Like, but I recently have been doing more and more fan art of, Interview with Vampire, specifically Louis and Lestat, which is actually why I'm drawing them also in this video, because I'm obsessed with the show and it's all I think about. So I was like, why not utilize it to help me practice a skill that I need help with, so that I can like fully enjoy it. Which I think I've said this before. I think that's a really good like little loophole you can do. I don't even know if it's a loophole necessarily, but I will say, like, if there is something that you're struggling with when it comes to art and drawing, that you need to like practice or study, but like you're kind of like hesitant to do it, or you don't really want to, make it fun for yourself by drawing things that you like doing it, So like for me to like, I didn't really feel like drawing this because it was hard, and I was like struggling with how to draw people kissing, because like it's a weird thing to draw. Like it's such a weird, like, and like also it's hard because whenever you're looking at people kissing from like different angles, it looks completely different, and it's just like weird because it's just like their faces mushing together, and it's such a weird and bizarre thing to like draw. It's like it looks so weird, and I was like struggling. But again, if you're doing like things that you love to draw, though, so I made this, like, I did Louis and Lestat because I'm thinking about them all the time, and I think they're cute together, so I want to draw them kissing. That's also why I wanted to do this in the first place, because I was like realizing I was like struggling with how to draw them. Also, using references is very important. I use references for all these because there was no way I was going to be able to figure out how the frick to do this without that. And also because I'm trying to like practice and study anyway. I think another reason why I struggle with it so hard is because I suck at drawing profiles. Like, it's so annoying to me. I've been drawing faces for literally like years. It's been like 8 years, and it's like all I do. It's like all I do is draw faces, and I still suck at drawing profiles. And again, like them all, and also just like drawing any characters like interacting with each other is hard already. Like, even if they're not like necessarily physically touching, whenever they are, it becomes even more stressful and hard to do, because it's just like a complicated thing to like fit bodies together, but also make it look natural, and not, but also not too stiff. It's a hard thing to do. And so again, kissing is like literally mushing your faces together. It's so hard to do. And so yeah, but yeah, again, like, I think though that's like a fun way, though, like, make it fun for yourself. I don't think learning, I think learning, it's fun to make it fun for yourself so that you don't like hate doing it, and it's also going to make you want to continue doing it, which is like probably the most important aspect of learning, because especially with drawing, you have to continuously do it in order to learn. I think repetition is key when it comes to drawing. So that's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna have fun with this still. And yeah, so here I am. I also, again, I was originally gonna just, I think originally I was just gonna do a pencil sketch, but I was like, no, I kind of want to like do fun. So I ended up, I said do fun. Doesn't even make, whatever. I'm like, my words are all over the place today. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just already rambling. I decided though to go in with one of the Bic, they're like a Bic pen, I think. Great sketching pens, by the way. They're awesome. Yeah, I wanted to go with that. And then I actually really like, especially, it's not all of them that do this really. It's mainly the I would say the ones that do it the most are the pink and the purple ones. Whenever you put like marker down on it, especially I'm using Copic markers right now, it ends up blending in with the pen, which is also a warning for people, because I know some people don't like that. I personally love it, because it like bleeds into the marker and it'll like bleed into each other, and I actually really like that personally. I don't know, it makes it like, I don't know, it makes it look cool in my opinion. So again, yeah, I will say though that is a warning for people though, like if you want to use this as like line art, beware of that, because it bleeds very easily with like markers and stuff. I'm not sure if it does it with like all markers, but with Copics, I'm not, it might do it with Ohu markers, I'm not sure. I don't think I've tried that before. I don't know, I feel like it might bleed with those too. But yeah, again, I personally like that, and I think it makes a really cool effect. And also, like, these were never supposed to be like fully like, perfectly like illustrations or anything like that. Like, these were more supposed to be studies. I actually ended up putting more effort into them than I was originally even planning on doing. I was just gonna do like pencil sketches, but I was like, no, I want to like add color because it's fun. So yeah. And yeah, I had so much fun doing this though. I really like the colors I chose. I chose very light. I wanted a very like, pastel almost. I don't even think these are really pastels though, but I wanted very like bright colors, and it was like these were really fun to do though. Like I honestly don't even know though, like I definitely learned like, and I got more comfortable as I was drawing all these, but like I'm definitely gonna have to continue using references when it comes to like drawing kissing, because there's no way I can just do that. Like I can't, it's so like confusing to me. My brain is just, it just shuts off. I don't know. Like, and this one I'm doing right now isn't even like a mouth-to-mouth kiss, which is what the original plan was, but I just really like this pose, which I think I've literally drawn these two characters in this pose before, but I like how this one turned out though. It's really cute, I think. And it was also just, again, good practice for me to figure out their likenesses, because my god, I struggled. Actually, Louis, I don't struggle as bad with drawing. Like, he's easier for me to draw. But like I think his likeness I like can understand easier now. But with Lestat, his like face, I struggle drawing so bad, and I'm trying to get them in a way where I can like draw them like in my style, but have it still look like them. And it's a constant struggle. Like I swear to God, every time I look at Lestat's face in like different reference photos, he looks different. Like his face changes. I don't know. I've heard other people say that they have a hard time drawing him, but I don't know what it is. I have such a hard time drawing his face, because he has like a blend of like masculine features, or like hard features, I guess, but then he also has a blend of like very soft. It's like this like very specific, I don't know, it's so hard to do. I struggle all the time. So I don't know, I think I am getting better. I should be by now. I mean, I've drawn him so many times. I have so much. I've been doing a lot of digital fan art too of which I don't even know if I fully said. Like, this is Louis and Lestat from Interview with the Vampire, of the TV show specifically. If anyone's confused of what the frick I'm talking about, I go watch Interview with the Vampire. It's fantastic. I promise please go do it. It's fantastic. I promise you. How does everyone? I don't know if anyone here even watches this show. How is everyone feeling after the Comic-Con stuff too? Because I'm not normal about it. I am so excited. Anyway, this will not be the last. I actually have an idea of more like interview fan art that I want to do. So this will not be the last time I draw this. I'm just saying. So yeah, if you like that, tune in, I guess. Yeah, I really had a fun time drawing Lestat's hair too. I feel like every time I draw his hair, I draw it differently. It's never like, it never stays the same. But I really like the more like unruly, a little bit more curly look, kind of similar to how it looks currently, like in like the rock star era type thing he's doing right now. I actually really like. I've heard some people. I honestly really like it the way his hair looks. I love, again, like the more curly, unruly look. I think it's really cute. And I have a lot of fun doing it. I really like this one specifically, by the way. I really love how Louis' face specifically turned out in this one. He looks really cute. I'm really happy with how his face turned out. And yeah, just trying to figure out, and again, I originally wasn't gonna like, and I didn't really add much shading. I think I like just like layered the colors. I didn't like fully like add more than like one layer of color for each of these. So I didn't want to do anything too crazy. But yeah, Louis is especially though, I think I have gotten to like understand how to draw him. I think, but yeah, and again, I stuck at profile so bad, but I really like his profile here, and I think this might be my favorite out of all of them actually. I really like how they look cute. These two actors together too, they have like, I don't know if like facial chemistry, I don't know if that's a thing, but like they look like they just like fit together. Like they just like, I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense. They're just both so like beautiful, and it's just like everyone in that show honestly though is like, everyone in that show is so pretty, like I swear. Yeah, they though like they just look so good together. Anyway, sorry, I'm like slurring my words. I promise I've not had anything. I'm just feeling a little crazy today, I guess. I don't know. This one too, I liked this style. I've also, whenever I draw, I feel like whenever I say draw, I say drawl. Anyway, whenever I draw now their hands, like every time I draw them, I've like, and I didn't like come up with this myself, like I've seen other people do this, but I love the look of like, because they have like, they're like vampire nails. I love like showing that more and having it just like become a part of the hand itself, like it's almost like extending it, because like I don't really like actually drawing the nails because I feel like it looks kind of weird in my style, so I just like make it almost a part of the finger itself, which sounds so weird like saying that, but it's like what I do. And I just love how it looks, and I love drawing their long nails, like it's so fun. Yeah, and there's very like, again, like when it comes to like trying to like figure out how to draw them in my specific style, I have like learned like very specific things to do to make it look specifically like them, like specific, like especially there's like major things I think in order to get people, to look like them, to get likeness of people, to like pay attention to, and I feel like noses are a big one. I think eyes and like eye shapes, I think that also like when it comes to stylizing someone, that helps with the personality of the character also. Like Louis, I kind of I give him more like almond shaped eyes, I would say. And then Lestat, I kind of give him more like sultry, like the more half closed eyes, because I feel like it fits him more. So yeah, like little details like that though, I think do add a lot. And also I continue to give Lestat piercings because even though he doesn't have that in the show, I want it desperately, so I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it. I'm gonna manifest it, okay? So that's what I need in season 3 still, okay? We got the corsets. I'm losing my mind over the corsets. Yes, please, thank you. I want him to have an eyebrow piercing so bad. That, or like I keep giving him piercings because I want it so bad. So yeah. Yeah, I also this is like a very specific thing, but I love drawing both of their eyebrows. Like I also kind of gave their eyebrows like very specific shapes, and those are very fun to do as well overall. But yeah, very fun time. I also give, every time I draw Lestat now too, I always give him like more purple eyes, even though, well, it depends on like, I know in the books, I think he says that he has like gray eyes, but they look almost like purple and bluish depending on the light. And usually in the show, they're blue, but recently actually, they've been looking more purple. Like in the season 3 like trailer, his eyes look purple again almost to me. So I don't know. I forgot about this drawing I did. Again, this is another one where they're not even technically kissing, like Lestat's like licking his face. Which I've literally drawn that before too. This is not the time of, I actually really like how this like looks though, and I'm really happy with how Lestat's profile looks. Like it actually looks like the actor for once. Like kind of. I don't know. He has such a specific like his like mouth shape. I struggle with drawing that so bad. I don't know. Anyway though, I really like the way that this one turned out too though, actually. And I really like Lestat's like profile in this picture. And I like how Louis' hand turned out also. And I like how the what was I saying? The pen. Like I added like a lot of the cross hatching on this one, and I like how it turned out overall. I think on this one though, I think I drew Louis' head a little bit too big, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like there's something about it that looks off to me. I don't know, maybe it's the eyes too. I think the eyes look kind of weird. I think I might have made them a little bit too big also, but I was getting to a point. I've been like struggling recently with art block, but recently I kind of like, again, I took a little break. I took like a week break, which is a long time for me when it comes to drawing because I draw like every single day. But I took like a break and I feel like I'm slowly getting back into it. Right now I'm working on a digital piece of Louis and the Stat because it's, again, I've kind of come to learn though that like I feel like I used to not if I was like obsessed with something, I would like purposely try not to just draw it all the time because I was like, oh, like I need to have more like different things in my sketchbooks, or like I need to be drawing different things. But I'm at the point now where I'm like, if I feel very like, if I'm getting a lot of like creative ideas from something that I'm obsessed with, I think I'm just gonna start leaning into it more because, and I don't know, maybe that's not interesting like to you guys, but if I'm like feeling any sort of like creativity in me, I'm gonna start just like taking it and I'll just keep doing it because like I think it's important, honestly. And I don't know, I feel like if I get like a spurg of creativity, even if it's on like one specific thing, I think it will start like, I don't know, it's gonna still help me improve and it'll help like emerge hopefully more ideas and more creativity in me. So I'm just gonna start kind of just riding the wave of that and just letting it flow. I don't know what this freaking metaphor is. Just letting it go because like I don't know. I don't want to like force and I want to still be having fun, you know? And if I like really want to draw something, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm just gonna freaking draw it, you know? Obviously like I do think it's important to like, you know, still be like doing studies. But again, like, I don't know, I don't think things have to be so like harsh. I don't need to be so rough on myself all the time. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I feel like I was just rambling this entire video, so I apologize for that. But if you're still here, thank you so much. I hope you liked this. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.